First raised in 1995, my mother would have known that she'd been deceived. The British monarchy, once steeped in tradition and unwavering stoicism, has been shaken to its regal core by the latest bombshell revelation from none other than Prince William himself. The future King of England has spoken, and his words have sparked a whirlwind of speculation, gossip and intrigue that's bound to leave even the most seasoned royal observers gasping for air. At the heart of this storm lies the contentious figure of Queen Camilla, the woman once seen as the villain in a royal fairy tale gone awry. Stay tuned as we review the shocking decision made by Prince William on Queen Camilla. Before we delve into these revelations, let's take a look at her marriage to King Charles, the King of England. Camilla and Charles's marriage and its toll on William. In 2004, a milestone was reached when Queen Elizabeth approved the marriage of Charles and Camilla, setting the stage for their union to be officially recognized. This decision followed a period of careful deliberation and consultation with various advisors, including religious leaders and government officials. The announcement of Charles and Camilla's engagement in February 2005 elicited a mixed response, with some expressing happiness for Charles's newfound joy, while others believed it was premature following Diana's passing or were unable to forgive past events. For William, who was 22 at the time, and Harry, who was 20, this marked a significant shift in their family dynamic. Leading up to the wedding, speculations abound regarding how William and Harry would react. Both princes publicly showed their support for their father's decision, displaying maturity and a genuine desire for his happiness. William in particular was noted for stating that he and Harry simply wanted their father to be happy. The wedding ceremony took place on April 9, 2005, at Windsor Guildhall, followed by a blessing at St. George's Chapel in Windsor Castle. This civil ceremony reflected the complex nature of Charles and Camilla's relationship, as well as Camilla's previous marital status. During the blessing ceremony, William and Harry presented a united family front, affirming their acceptance of their father's marriage. Notably, William played a significant role by reading a prayer, symbolizing his approval and embracing of this new chapter in their family life. The wedding symbolized a fresh start for the royal family. Camilla was bestowed with the title of Duchess of Cornwall, opting not to use the title Princess of Wales out of reverence for Diana's memory. For William, the wedding signified a formal recognition of Camilla's role in his father's life, and consequently, in his own. Following the wedding, Charles and Camilla began their royal duties together. William continued his studies at the University of St. Andrews, maintaining a respectful distance from the media attention surrounding his father's remarriage. The period from Diana's demise up to Charles and Camilla's wedding marked a significant period of transition for the royal family, particularly for William. It was the main reason he made some critical decisions. Before we delve into that, let's take a look at Camilla's early years and her controversies before meeting King Charles. Camilla's early life. Camilla Rosemary Shand, born in London, England on July 17, 1947, eventually gained recognition as Queen Camilla, the consort of King Charles III. Recently, Prince William disclosed a significant revelation concerning Camilla which potentially signals a change within the British royal family. Prior to delving into this latest development, it is essential to examine the formative experiences that have shaped Camilla into the individual she is today. Unlike many others who have married into the British monarchy, Camilla did not hail from an aristocratic background. Her father, Major Bruce Shand, was a former British Army officer who transitioned into a wine merchant, while her mother, Rosalind Cubber, was the daughter of Robin Cubitt, the 3rd Baron Ashcombe. Although her family enjoyed a comfortable lifestyle and socialized within upper-middle-class circles, they were not part of the aristocracy. This relatively modest upbringing initially raised doubts among the public regarding her relationship with Prince Charles and added complexity to her interactions with Prince William. During her upbringing, Camilla divided her time between London and rural areas, fostering a passion for outdoor pursuits and animals, particularly horses. She received her education at Dumbrell School in Sussex, Queengate School in South Kensington, and completed her studies in Switzerland and France. In contrast to many of her peers who pursued higher education, Camilla pursued a different path by working as a secretary for various companies in London's West End. Camilla's life was closely intertwined with that of her younger sister, Annabel Elliot, who was born in 1949. Sharing similar interests, Annabel remained a steadfast supporter of Camilla throughout her life. The bond between the sisters proved invaluable during the challenging periods of public scrutiny that awaited Camilla in the years ahead. Love sparkles and tangles. Camilla Shand and Prince Charles first encountered each other in 1970 during a polo match. At that time, the 23-year-old Camilla initiated the conversation by mentioning the historical affair between Charles's great-great-grandfather Edward II and her great-grandmother Alice Keppel. This shared background and Camilla's self-assured demeanor immediately captured Charles's attention. Their connection was instantaneous as they bonded over mutual interests in outdoor activities, literature, and similar senses of humor. However, the timing was not conducive to a serious relationship, with Charles preparing for a naval career and the royal family viewing Camilla as an unsuitable match due to her lack of aristocratic lineage and her romantic history. In 1973, while Charles was away on naval duties, Camilla married Andrew Parker Bowles. This union was deemed appropriate within their social circle but deeply affected Charles. Despite this, Charles maintained close friendships with both Camilla and Andrew, even becoming the godfather to their son Tom in 1974. Throughout the 1970s, Camilla continued to maintain her friendship with Charles while focusing on her family life with Andrew, raising two children, Tom and Laura. However, it was known within their social circle that both Camilla and Andrew engaged in extramarital affairs. As pressure mounted on Charles to find a suitable spouse, he began courting Lady Diana Spencer in 1980. Camilla reportedly approved of this match, seeing Diana as young and impressionable, unlikely to jeopardize her relationship with Charles. Charles and Diana wed in 1981, with Camilla in attendance despite Charles's emotional attachment to her. Their affair is believed to have reignited in the mid-1980s, although the exact timeline is disputed. This period was particularly challenging for Camilla as she navigated her feelings for Charles alongside her marriage and family duties, all while maintaining utmost discretion. The births of Prince William in 1982 and Prince Harry in 1984 added further complexity to the situation, with Camilla being conscious of the potential impact their relationship could have on the young princes. As Charles and Diana's marriage deteriorated in the late 1980s and early 1990s, public speculation about Camilla's role intensified. The situation reached a climax in 1992 with the release of Andrew Morton's book Diana, Her True Story, which openly discussed Charles's relationship with Camilla. The following year, the infamous Camillagate scandal emerged, featuring a leaked intimate phone conversation between Charles and Camilla. This revelation of their relationship led to a wave of negative publicity and public animosity towards Camilla. As a result, Camilla faced intense media scrutiny and was ostracized as the other woman who had disrupted Charles and Diana's marriage. Despite this, she remained mostly secluded and endured the public backlash. Little did anyone anticipate that she would eventually become Queen Camilla. Throughout this tumultuous period, Camilla's interactions with Prince William were minimal and strained, as he grappled with his loyalty to his mother and the reality of his father's relationship with Camilla. The public avowals of infidelity by both Charles and Diana in separate television interviews in 1994 and 1995 further strained the situation, with Diana's infamous statement about 3 people in this marriage solidifying Camilla's portrayal as the antagonist in the royal narrative. Despite these challenges, Camilla maintained a poised silence in public, understanding that any public statement or action on her part could prolong the already volatile circumstances. Her main priority concerning Prince William was to prevent causing him additional distress or discomfort, acknowledging the delicate position he found himself in. Ultimately, as Charles and Diana finalized their divorce in 1996, Camilla's position remained delicate. They had to navigate their relationship cautiously, considering public sentiment and, most importantly, the emotions of William and Harry. This era established the groundwork for the intricate family dynamics that would continue to unfold in the following years. Now, before delving deep into other challenges, let's take a look at Camilla's first marriage. Camilla's first marriage in the late 1960s. Shand first met Andrew Parker Bowles, who at the time was a lieutenant in the Blues and Royals, a Guards officer. This introduction occurred through Shand's younger brother Simon, who was employed at her father's wine company in Mayfair. The engagement between Parker Bowles and Shand was officially announced in the Times in 1973 after years of an on-and-off romantic relationship. According to Sally Bedell Smith, the announcement was made public by the couple's parents without their prior knowledge, prompting Parker Bowles to propose. Their wedding took place on the 4th of July, 1973 in a Roman Catholic ceremony at the Guards Chapel, Wellington Barracks, located in London. Shand was 25 years old at the time, while Parker Bowles was 33. The wedding gown worn by Shand was created by the well-known British fashion house Belleville Sassoon, and the bridesmaids included Parker Bowles' goddaughter, Lady Emma Herbert. The event was highly regarded as the society wedding of the year, and was attended by around 800 guests. Notable royal guests present at both the ceremony and reception included Queen Elizabeth II's daughter, Anne, as well as the Queen's sister, Margaret, and their mother, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. Following their nuptials, the couple settled in Wiltshire, where they first acquired Bullhyde Manor in Allington before purchasing Middlewick House in Corsham. From their union, 2 children were born: Tom, born on the 18th of December 1974, and Laura, born on the 1st of January 1978. Tom, who holds the title of King Charles III's godson, was raised in his father's Roman Catholic faith along with his sister, particularly during the lifetime of their paternal grandmother, and Parker Bowles. However, Camilla, the children's mother, continued to remain an Anglican and did not convert to Catholicism. Despite Laura attending a Catholic girls' school, she eventually married in an Anglican church. Tom chose to attend Eton College over Ampleforth College, like his father had, and also married outside the Catholic Church. Tom, similar to his father, holds the future title of the Earldom of Macclesfield. In December 1994, following 21 years of marriage, the couple initiated divorce proceedings based on their long-term separation. The death of Camilla's mother, Rosalind, due to osteoporosis in July of the same year, was described by her father as a challenging period for Camilla. The petition for divorce was considered and approved in January 1995 at the High Court Family Division in London. The divorce was officially concluded on March 3, 1995. Subsequently, Andrew married Rosemary Pittman a year later, who passed away in 2010. Challenges after the death of Princess Diana. The tragic passing of Princess Diana on August 31, 1997, had a profound impact on the British royal family and garnered worldwide attention. Following the event, Camilla Parker Bowles, aware of the controversy surrounding her position, chose to withdraw from the public eye out of respect for the grieving princes and the nation in mourning. Prince Charles, on the other hand, focused on providing support to his sons William and Harry as they grappled with the devastating loss of their mother. In the years following Diana's death, Charles and Camilla maintained a discreet relationship, understanding the delicacy of the situation, especially concerning the young princes who were still grieving and trying to come to terms with their father's relationship with Camilla. Charles gradually began the process of introducing Camilla to William and Harry in a more formal capacity, despite the challenges associated with this due to the sensitive nature of the situation, prolonged by the fact that Diana's concerns about the relationship had been validated. William, who was 15 at the time, was particularly affected by these developments, as he was old enough to comprehend the complexities of the situation and had conflicting emotions towards the woman involved in his parents' troubled marriage. Charles was determined to gain acceptance for his relationship with Camilla, and in 1998, a year after Diana's passing, confirmed that Camilla had met with William and Harry, although these meetings were kept private to shield them from media intrusion. The process of integrating Camilla into the family was a gradual and cautious one, with Charles being mindful of his son's feelings and the potential backlash from the public. He arranged informal gatherings where William and Harry could spend time with Camilla in a more relaxed setting in an effort to nurture a more comfortable relationship. As the new millennium approached, Charles and Camilla began making more public appearances together, increasing their visibility as a couple. Despite facing criticism and scrutiny, they persevered, gradually gaining acceptance. In 1999, they were seen leaving the Ritz Hotel in London after a birthday celebration for Camilla's sister, further solidifying their presence in the public eye. However, public acceptance for Camilla remained a challenge, as many still mourned Diana and were reluctant to see another woman occupy her place within the royal family. Queen Elizabeth II's attendance at a lunch where Camilla was present in 2000 was seen as a significant step towards her acceptance within the royal family, signifying tacit approval of her relationship with Charles. Throughout this period, William's relationship with Camilla remained complex, as he navigated his loyalty to his mother with his father's happiness. As he entered adulthood, William maintained a respectful yet somewhat distant relationship with Camilla, acknowledging her significance to his father while also processing his emotions about the past. In 2003, Camilla officially moved into Clarence House, Charles's London residence, marking a more permanent and official status for their relationship. This move also meant that William and Harry would have more regular contact with Camilla during their visits to their father. Now, before we delve into Prince William's decisions on Queen Camilla, let's take a look at more controversies which surrounded Camilla in the royal house. Camilla's royal title controversy. When Camilla wedded Prince Charles in 2005, the issue of her future title became a topic of great interest and debate among the public. The decision to bestow upon her the title of the Duchess of Cornwall rather than Princess of Wales was a strategic move intended to navigate the complex emotions still associated with the memory of Princess Diana. The Princess of Wales title had become closely linked with Diana, who had endeared herself to the public during her time in the royal family. Even years after her tragic passing in 1997, many still held Diana in high esteem and viewed Camilla as an outsider in the royal family. Therefore, opting not to use the Princess of Wales title for Camilla was a gesture of reverence towards Diana's memory and an acknowledgement of the public's enduring attachment to her. This decision also formed part of a broader strategy to gradually integrate Camilla into public life and enhance her standing with the British people. At the time of her marriage to Charles, Camilla was a divisive figure, often blamed for the breakdown of Charles and Diana's marriage. By assuming the lesser-known title of Duchess of Cornwall, Camilla could begin to establish her identity within the royal family without inviting direct comparisons to Diana. However, the title controversy did not end there. It was announced at the time of the wedding that upon Charles's ascension to the throne, Camilla would be known as Princess Consort, rather than Queen Consort. This unconventional arrangement was viewed as a concession to public sentiment and a means to distinguish Camilla's role from that of previous queen consorts. Despite criticisms from constitutional experts, who argued that Camilla would legally be queen consort regardless of her title, the decision to style her as Princess Consort introduced a groundbreaking element to British royal history and was perceived by some as a needless complication of established protocols. As time passed and Camilla endeared herself to the public through her work ethic, approachable nature, and unwavering support for Prince Charles, discussions surrounding her future title persisted. Speculation arose regarding the potential reconsideration of the initial plan to style her as Princess Consort. The issue gained relevance as Queen Elizabeth II's reign approached its conclusion, prompting discussions about Camilla's future title to resurface. In a surprising move on the eve of her Platinum Jubilee in February 2022, Queen Elizabeth announced her sincere desire for Camilla to be recognized as Queen Consort when Charles ascended to the throne. This declaration effectively resolved the long-standing debates and controversies surrounding Camilla's future role, signifying a significant shift from the stance taken at the time of her marriage to Charles and highlighting the changing public perception of Camilla. For Prince William, navigating the evolving status and public acceptance of Camilla likely presented considerable complexity. As a young man, he had to balance supporting his father's happiness with honoring his mother's memory. The decisions to initially style Camilla as Duchess of Cornwall and later as Princess Consort may have offered William a sense of reassurance, allowing for a gradual acclimatization to Camilla's role within the royal family. The Queen's endorsement of Camilla as the future Queen Consort, while potentially challenging for William personally, served to simplify the constitutional position. As the second in line to the throne, William would have been cognizant of the potential complications that could arise from having a princess consort rather than a queen consort. Throughout the protracted title controversy surrounding Camilla, William has maintained a dignified public demeanor, focusing on his royal duties and family life. His relationship with Camilla has evolved over time from the initial discomfort following his parents' divorce and his mother's passing to a more harmonious and respectful dynamic as adults. The evolution of Camilla's status and public acceptance has likely posed numerous challenges for William, considering his position within the royal family. However, his steadfast commitment to his royal responsibilities and familial relationships has been a constant throughout the ongoing deliberations regarding Camilla's future position within the monarchy. Hence, this is not the only scandal of Camilla involving Prince William. The next one was the top of it all. Camilla's controversy towards Princess Kate. Prince William's connection with Queen Camilla is reportedly more unstable than previously believed, primarily due to the continuing strain between Camilla and his spouse, Kate Middleton. The tense relationship between the two women, which originated from Kate's marriage to William in 2011, has been characterized by a series of subtle yet noteworthy slights and disagreements, culminating in a highly publicized incident during King Charles's coronation. It is believed that the alleged feud between Kate and Camilla can be traced back to the early days of Kate's integration into the royal family. According to various sources, Camilla harbored doubts about Kate's suitability for royal life right from the start. This doubt, along with Camilla's purported envy of Kate's growing popularity, laid the groundwork for a strained relationship. Despite Kate's outwardly composed and poised public demeanor, insiders suggest that she is not hesitant to assert herself in royal matters. A pivotal moment that brought the tension to the forefront occurred during King Charles's coronation on May 6. Royal biographer Tom Bower highlighted an incident where Kate went against royal protocol by choosing not to show reverence to Camilla as she and Charles left Westminster Abbey. Tom pointed out that while everyone else showed respect to the king, there was a noticeable lack of acknowledgement when Camilla passed by. Sources close to the royal family have indicated that this snub was a deliberate response to Camilla's recent behavior. One of Camilla's actions that reportedly irked Kate was the decision to invite Rose Hanbury, the Marchioness of Cholmondeley, to the coronation. Rose had been at the center of controversy in 2019, with rumors swirling that she had an affair with Prince William, putting a strain on his marriage to Kate. An insider revealed that Kate interpreted Camilla's invitation to Rose as a personal attack, deepening the existing animosity between the two women and complicating their already strained relationship. The tension between Kate and Camilla has been described as a thinly veiled feud, with Camilla purportedly feeling threatened by Kate's rising influence within the royal family. A courtier was quoted as saying, "Camilla was consumed with jealousy from day one. She relentlessly attacked Kate," indicating that the tension has been simmering for years, even if not immediately evident to the public. This ongoing feud has had a significant impact on the dynamics within the royal family, particularly in how it has affected Prince William's relationship with his stepmother, Camilla. The decision made by Prince William. This led Prince William to ultimately disclose his surprising decision regarding Queen Camilla, which event prompted King Charles to shed a few tears. In 2005, Annabelle Elliott, a reputable interior designer, was appointed by King Charles as the principal designer for his estates, including the Duchy of Cornwall. Her responsibilities involved the decoration and modernization of properties throughout the estate, including high-end rental cottages in Cornwall, Wales, and the Isles of Scilly. Annabelle's services were mainly financed through the Duchy of Cornwall, an extensive estate designed to generate income for the heir to the British throne, which was overseen by Charles until he became king in September 2022. Annabelle Elliott, Queen Camilla's younger sister, is known for her tenure in this role. Reports indicate that she received substantial compensation for her work, with payments totaling thousands of dollars over the years. For example, the Duchy's annual report revealed that in the period leading up to September 2022, she received approximately $25,000 for fees and commissions, as well as around $15,000 for the acquisition of furniture, furnishings, and retail stock for the Duchy's properties. This arrangement continued until Charles assumed the throne, at which point Prince William took charge of managing the duchy as the new Duke of Cornwall in July 2023. It was disclosed by Telegraph that Prince William chose not to renew Annabelle's contract for her design services in the 2023 to 2024 period. Sources suggest that this decision was not a reflection of Annabelle's work, but rather an indication that her contributions were deemed complete and the Duchy's staff had acquired sufficient knowledge from her. The latest report confirms that no further payments were owed to Annabelle, signifying the end of her professional involvement with the estate. This decision carries significance not only due to Annabelle's long-standing relationship with the royal family, but also because of her close personal connection with her sister, Queen Camilla. The bond between the two sisters has been strong, often seen together at public events like their joint appearance at Wimbledon in July 2023. Annabelle also played a key role in Camilla's coronation in May 2023, serving as a coronation attendant alongside other members of Camilla's family. William's management style, which appears more efficient and less dependent on familial ties, differs from his father's approach. The historical background between William and Camilla's family may have contributed to William's decision to distance himself from Camilla and her relatives. This change may also reflect William's commitment to transparency and a more contemporary approach to royal finances, as he reportedly pays income tax on his earnings, although the specific amount is kept undisclosed, unlike his father's practices. In any case, Prince William's choice not to rehire Annabelle Elliot marks a significant departure from the traditions established by his father. The outcome of his reign and the potential involvement of Camilla in it remain to be seen. From Duchess of Cornwall Queen Consort. Upon assuming the title of Duchess of Cornwall, Camilla was automatically elevated to the position of the second highest-ranking woman in the British order of precedence, with Queen Elizabeth II being the only individual of higher status. In other realms, she typically holds the rank of 5th or 6th in precedence, following behind the Queen, the relevant Viceroy, the Duke of Edinburgh, and the Prince of Wales. It was disclosed that the Queen made adjustments to the royal order of precedence for private events, positioning the Duchess in 4th place, immediately after the Queen, Princess Anne, and Princess Alexandra. Within a span of 2 years following the marriage, the Queen demonstrated Camilla's inclusion in the royal family by lending her the Greville tiara, a piece formerly worn by the Queen Mother, and bestowing upon her the badge of the Royal Family Order of Elizabeth II. Following their marriage, Camilla now shares Clarence House, which is the official residence of Charles. For holiday celebrations, the couple frequents Birk Hall, while family gatherings are held at Highgrove House in Gloucestershire. In 2008, they established their primary residence at Lwyn-Iwermont in Wales, where they spend their summer visits and other important occasions. Camilla also retains Raymill House as a private retreat for spending quality time with her children and grandchildren, where she lived from 1995 to 2003. Camilla assumed the role of Queen Consort on September 8, 2022, when her husband ascended to the throne as Charles III, succeeding Elizabeth II after her passing. The following day, on September 10, she participated in the Accession Council, where Charles was officially declared king, and she acted as alongside her stepson William. After becoming the Queen, Camilla declared her intention to modify the conventional position of lady-in-waiting to that of a Queen's companion. This new role would be less frequent and less rigid, primarily providing assistance to her at official events, but not involving tasks like responding to correspondence or overseeing daily schedules. In a public statement released on February 13, 2023, Buckingham Palace revealed that Camilla had contracted COVID-19. As a result, she had to reschedule several planned public appearances. Camilla was officially crowned alongside Charles on May 6, 2023 at Westminster Abbey in London. The following month, on June 16, 2023, Buckingham Palace made an announcement regarding Charles appointing Camilla to the prestigious Order of the Thistle. Subsequently, on July 5, Camilla accompanied Charles to a national service of thanksgiving at St. Giles Cathedral, where the honours of Scotland were bestowed upon him. It was also revealed during this period that Camilla, unlike the previous consort, Prince Philip, would not receive a parliamentary annuity, and instead, her activities would be financed through the sovereign grant. Throughout their time as King and Queen, Camilla and Charles have partaken in 3 state visits and hosted 3 in return. In March 2023, she joined Charles on a state visit to Germany, marking his inaugural foreign visit as monarch. Following this, in September and October of the same year, the royal couple conducted state visits to France and Kenya. In November, Camilla made an appearance by Charles's side at his first state opening of Parliament as sovereign. In July, Camilla made a state visit to the United Kingdom and held a state visit to